there's still a lot here that doesn't really make sense, but I think I'm starting to piece some things together. For example, this symbol is the same symbol, or at least similar, to this, which led me to start thinking it has something to do with the tree man because of that. Then I noticed that on this page we have the same symbol on that pedestal. Now, obviously I don't know what the symbol means, I don't know how it's connected to him, but the fact that it is connected to him clearly somehow got me thinking, and it was driving me crazy because I couldn't make any sense of any of this until I realized maybe some of these pages aren't just separate individual things. I know a lot of it seems like gibberish, but okay, just bear with me for a second. So it says, "Bring the girl unto the gate. She will consume the feast of ages, and you will be spared." Now, don't know what any of that means, but I started thinking, what if this on the following page is the gate? I mean, I don't know, it doesn't really look that much like a gate, but still, you know, has a mouth thing you could enter. I thought it was, you know, just an idea that occurred to me, probably pretty flimsy, until I realized the next page, this is probably the Feast of Ages. Now, fair warning, it's pretty messed up, but I'm gonna read it anyway, so just it might be kind of disturbing, but one worm in, and the shouting begins. 2 worms now, and her screams are getting loud. 3 worms past her lips, and they're squirming in her hips. 4 worms down, her belly's getting rather round. 5 worms at, she's beginning to forget. 6 worms inside, and now she's taking pride. 7 worms slither, and she's happy that they're with her. 8 worms done, and she weighs a 1/4 ton. 9 worms fill, stuff too much, about to spill. 10 worms she cannot bear, and so her stomach tears. 10 worms eat all that remains, only bones left cold in chains. Pretty sick, yeah, but see, it's got pictures of, looks like a woman consuming, I guess that's supposed to be the worm, one of the worms, and then another picture of her torso, I guess, before one of the worms slithering, and then her stomach filled with them. So, yeah. Anyway, so, presuming this is the next, and as far as I can tell, final part of this sequence, partially what led me to think that is these sort of things. They could be, I don't know, tentacles or something, but they look a lot like worms. So, assuming this is the last part, then the girl consumes the Feast of Ages, then this clock-headed guy says to pass, and it's in backwards letters, for, like the word is backwards for some reason, but I don't know if that's significant. I don't know what any of this means. So, but assuming that, well, first of all, assuming any of this is real, which, frankly, the fact that I found this book, and after everything I've seen, it's not so far-fetched. But, and assuming I'm right with this whole theory about this being one sequence story thing, then this chalice might be a way to stop the tree man, or at least be spared. I don't know if it's a permanent solution, I don't know if it's, like I said, I don't even know if it's real, or how you'd even go about doing this, but the obvious problem is the feast, because there's no way that I'm going to, even if I could figure out how to do all this, I'm not going to sentence some innocent girl to die in this horrible way to spare myself. I would rather die than become a monster that would do something like that. So, but maybe there's another way. I don't know. It's just, at this point, anything that gives me any hope is something to cling to, and this could be something. There might be another way to find this, if it's even real. I don't know, but like I said, a lot of this stuff still doesn't make any sense to me. This one just says, made you look, the little creepy smiley face. Don't know what that's about. Then there's this one's pretty weird. It's a poem, and the poem's across these 2 pages. It says, "The Ying is a thing that comes in the night. He eats everything that comes into sight. Running through streets both empty and dim, there's really no use in running from him. He pants as he bounds, foam dripping from teeth, pale stretched skin above, bones showing beneath. His claws sharply clack off the ground as he seeks of old musty swamps and corpses he reeks. So stay in your home when the sun touches land, for the Ying wants his due. Fresh prey he demands. He's been feasting and running for time out of mind. Pray to something, it's scratched out, if it's you that he finds." And then it says, somebody's written here, it has another name. So whatever that means. And then between these 2 pages, there's this another illustration. So isn't that just lovely? Yeah. I really hope some parts of this book are fiction, at least, because yeah. Anyway, so I'll keep working on this. I'll keep trying to find more about what the heck this chalice is, and the Feast of Ages, and the gate, and all that stuff. Let's try looking at more stuff online, I guess. If anybody knows anything, please let me know if you recognize anything in this book. I'm going to change my YouTube picture to this symbol, just in case anybody happens to see it and recognize it. If you know what it is, please let me know in the comments, because I am running out of sources here, and I need answers more than anything. In the meantime, this is going to sound stupid, but I'm going back to Glen Helen. I can't just abandon Sarah. I know it's been months, and she's probably long dead, but until I see a body, I'm not giving up. All I have at this point is blind hope anyway, so